All right. Hi, we're live. I'm Sherry,
I'm Renee.
and this is Living the Lean Life. So today we're going to talk about who we are. I have been in fitness for 23 years, and I'm a personal trainer and a nutrition specialist, and I counsel 100 people, hundreds of people, on living the lean life and thinking about what's stopping them from doing that. And so this is my husband, Renee. Introduce yourself.
I'm Renee. Hello. I have a background in fitness and sports. I guess going back to when I was 7, I really got a hold of bodybuilding. During college, from an injury, picked up that lifestyle. I'm an entrepreneur. In fact, we're co-authoring a book called Living the Lean Life. It's a comprehensive study on creating new thoughts and habits, something wrong with my voice, permanently, so that you can make that lifestyle change. Because what we see in the fitness industry is there's three types of people: those who really don't care about trying, those who are motivated and inspired and they quit within their second week or second month, and those who are in the 2% that just grab a hold of it, and you see them all the time and they're working out.
Well, they've made it a lifestyle and they're not going to let it go. It's going to be a permanent lifestyle for the rest of their life. That's only 2%. And so what we're here to do is we are here to open more eyes to what it takes to create that lifestyle permanently. And what we found is it has to start in your mind. It might be exciting and new as far as like starting a diet plan or a workout plan. But what we found is people don't stick to it and they always fall back into their own lifestyle. So we've studied and found that it is in the mind where it has to start first. And there are concrete steps that we have to take in order to start to change old habits, because about 40% of what we do is habit. Yeah, you've created these habits, and some may have started when you were very, very young. And so you get up a certain way, you shower a certain way, you get dressed a certain way. All those are habits. You don't have to think about it. And so it also leads into you choose foods possibly out of habit, and you choose the way that you live your life out of habit. And some of those might not be the greatest. And so we've tapped into how to change your mind and create new habits and form better, healthier ones that will last a lifetime.
I mean, how do people go from eating poorly to eating lean and clean? And how do people go from couch potato or hardly working out to like serious and maybe even getting to the point where they're competing? Not that everybody has to compete, but how do they do that? What makes them so different? Why is that such a small group of people? So the reticular activation system, or activating system, your RAS, is just our human, it's what creates our cognitive behavior. It's what allows us to create habits that are repeated, whatever they are, whether they're negative or positive, to where we just go on autopilot. So our brain works very focused because we've got 2 million bits of information at any moment in time, and our eyes, our smell, sound, everything going on in our peripheral is being taken in, and we couldn't handle that. So our brains try to only handle what we're focusing on, even though it's cognitive of the things around us, for danger or for whatever it is. We're aware of it, but that's kind of falling into the unconscious. And so our conscious mind is only going to be focused on what we're thinking. So we have come up with some lean life techniques that will take you step by step to conquering those negative thoughts, those negative patterns, and put them into a positive patterns. Because inspiration and motivation are great. Setting goals are great. The problem is everybody does that every New Year's, and by January 15th, they're gone. They're not working out. They're not eating right.
People do it every day with a lot of things. And so if they have not created that new habit and they have not done
Action
the steps
steps,
toward creating that new habit, then they're going to fall away and go back into their old habits that they might have had for years. And so there's a way and a technique that we found that you have to go through. You have to take those steps to start to replace new habits, new healthier habits with maybe the old negative habits. And so that's what we're so excited about here on Living the Lean Life. And our company is called Lean Revelation. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Lean Revelation. And we are going to be doing more of these videos and also putting them on YouTube, which is with the same name, Lean Revelation. And so please...
And we're excited about our book.
Yes.
Because as soon as we get that published, obviously we're going to start promoting and distributing that. So, you know, the great thing is that there are some simple steps. And the revelation of this, which is the reason which she came up with that name, was because we feel strongly that if we can expose this technique that's used by elite athletes, executives, and they're paying high dollars to get this information, and we're bringing it to the masses, and we feel a passion to do that because there's so many people that give up. And because they give up, they're living sick, unhealthy, really poor quality of life, and as they get older it gets worse.
And metabolic disease is growing rapidly. It's becoming the #1 killer of Americans. We're 75% overweight as a nation. So if we can change a few lives, then we're going to try and do it. So please follow us on Instagram and also on YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.